We live. Take it.
So where are we starting off at?
I'm gonna introduce. I gotta introduce you. So, peace to everybody. Grand rights to everybody watching the video. This your boy Scroll Cipher Law. I got one of my people from Bigo. He gonna introduce himself. Cool friend, cool peoples. He wanted to try Judah, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself to y'all, and give him his background, everything like that, and let it be done. Go ahead, take over.
Yeah, I'm Billy Chita. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Real African, born and raised. Well, not born, but born and raised in America. Real African values. Um, I'm a gang member. Proud of it. I have no felonies. I'm good with the police. I'm honest about everything I have to say. I think people on the internet are too sensitive. Views of black people are shut down because it's like, how does a black person get to take this viewpoint? And I feel that's very facetious for Americans to take this, especially just to American black people, when there's all types of blacks and I'm not none of them. So I feel the conversations get very dense with me because people can't combat my ideas because they're very strong and they're rooted in. They're not rooted in emotion. I don't need emotion for how I speak, especially when we're talking about issues like this. And I feel white people have taken some of these ideas and demonized them through pain, torture, manipulation, psychology, all type of ways. And then when black people come in, our voices are just diminished and put down because it's like we have no power to really speak to the hate that has been put over us. So it's not even about the slavery and the chains and stuff. It's about the lack of just equal opportunity. And I think when we're talking about that, black people this, black people that just that idea of having kids and being okay. And white people, that's something white people have took for granted forever. And that's the most dangerous thing for black women to go through in America. And when people talk about equal opportunity, if you want us to have equal opportunity, how can we have equal pregnancy? Why do our black women, that's the most dangerous thing they do in life. That's a black woman giving birth to a black baby is more dangerous than them dealing with the police. Is that because the police killing them? No, that's a system thing. How come it's not dangerous for white women? So when it comes to these type of ideas, black people don't get in these spaces to say these things because they're always shut down and be like minimalistic or it's like combated in a way where they can't speak it. And it just doesn't combat with me because I'm a millionaire. I have a bachelor's degree, which it can hold as a doctor, but I'm not a doctor. And I work for the government, so I feel my views are not validated. I just speak in truth. I speak with passion, and I speak from a place of factual basis. And white people don't do that. I feel when these type of ideas come into play, white people speak from a place of pure emotion because when you're coming to these ideas, you're not even telling the real story. So how are you speaking from a factual basis when the people you're putting down, you're not even putting down all means that are based in fact. They're based in your idea of what you think of them, which have been animals from day one, which has been inferior from day one, which has been not able to vote from day one. You have to read this to vote. You have to do this to vote. You have to go to this school. So all the things that have been put down on us, and it's just like there's still not a place for us to say these basic things like, hey, we know you hate us, but listen, our women are not having safe pregnancies. They're getting pregnant by black men in black cities with black doctors and still dying. That's not because we want to be next to white people. That's not because we want to use your stuff. That's not because we're violent. That's not because we're stupid. That's not because our doctors are not proficient. These are none of these things that you say about us. This is because we don't have the same opportunities to water, the same access to just the same tools you have. That like I've lived in rich communities, I've lived in poor communities. Like the access to healthcare is insurmountable when you're talking about communities. Like when I was in high school, the type of care I was getting when I was with my dad is like, what? This is some like I was already living in Future in 2010, extremely wealthy community right outside of Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm pretty sure you know where Greenwich is. So it's like that type of healthcare where you're talking, it's not the same, it's not equal, it's not fair, and it's like when it comes to like these bigger ideas, it's like you're speaking from emotion. Speak the truth. Taxation route representation equal. Where is it equal at? And that's where I stand. And I speak this from African. I'm not American at all. I just have American citizenship. I'm not an American black at all. So that's my intro.
All right, so since you're African, right, and I'm Italian, from Puerto Rico, the Puerto King. I get it. You try to call me white, everything like that, but people know me. I'm not white.
I say gringo.
Okay, I'm not a Kringle. See the difference with Kringles, right? They look like, but it's not us. They Gringos are
Sir,
people.
my dad's Panamanian. I'm Afro-Latino.
Yeah,
Don't
but
get this
Panama,
complexion confused.
but Panama is not us though. That's different between Puerto Rico, Puerto King, and Panama.
But
We,
sir, I'm not African.
but we're
Puerto
not.
Rico's a territory of America.
But we're not the same people though, because we fought for our rights. That Panama didn't
Sir,
fight their rights.
there's all types of people in Puerto Rico. Tainos, mestizos,
I
type of people.
I get what you're saying.
There's white people, there's mestizo people, mixed people, and then there's native people.
Yeah, but the funny part about it that people know about, you gotta understand something. When the Spaniards came, when they conquered Puerto Rico, there was only Spaniards that were living there. Yes, it's actually facts. Because Spaniards, because
if we're being logical, it was Mayas, Aztecs, or Incas people, a type of native people.
no, they was not the island.
European.
Name me. Okay, so that's the case. Name me the first Native Americans that touched Puerto Rico before the Tainos came to touch Puerto Rico. Because it was the native tribe was there before Puerto Rico.
Sir, native means you're of that land. They were there.
Again.
They were Mayans or Aztecs.
No, they were not Aztec Mayans in Puerto Rico or the island Puerto King. The Aztec Mayans came from South America. Yeah, that's their country, but not Puerto Rico. Because remember, Puerto Rico
means I'm from that land.
What do you think? How you think?
Native Taino.
So how you think Puerto Rico? How you think Puerto Rico's built? How you think Puerto Rico's made?
It's an island.
Okay, so if it's an island, how was it made?
That one, you could probably it broke off from Florida and
it broke up from Florida. That's the funny part. It never broke up from Florida.
You're talking geography and
okay,
ancient like meteorology.
So okay, so
it was either and honestly, here's how I'm not that type of science, but it either broke off from Florida or it formed there from a volcano in the ocean. That's how islands form.
So no. See, that's the thing. Show and prove to me what piece of Florida that broke off to get to that land.
I didn't say that's how. I said it could have been an underwater volcano.
That's why I was got an answer I'm looking for. But it's the nature of the volcano that made Puerto Rico because that volcano was there already by Puerto Rico. It was there already. Down Pangea because the Tainos came from South America to Venezuela.
You're talking before the dinosaurs. What does that have to do with what type of people are in Puerto Rico?
Because I know, because that's my island. And Tainos never
came.
That's not
your island.
Huh?
That's like the white people saying America's their country.
That's our shit though. And that's real because the Tainos came from South America before Tainos.
Okay, those are Mayans and Aztecs.
No, they wasn't. If you go back, no, they wasn't. Mayans and Aztecs was in South America. They never touched the islands. Can you guys
said South America?
Do you have evidence? Do you have evidence that Aztec or Mayans touched the island? Do you have any type of source evidence?
You said the people from South America came.
I'm asking a question. Do you have any type of evidence that Mayans and Aztecs came to Puerto Rico, the island Puerto King? That's all I want.
Not for this conversation. I have nothing on me. I'm speaking off my head.
Okay, top of your head. So that means top of your head. That means you never did no research or do knowledge. That means you never do knowledge. Because if you had knowledge, then you will bring the source out to say that okay, the Mayans and Aztecs was in Puerto Rico. But that's all bullshit lie because no evidence, no solid evidence that the Mayans and Aztecs touched.
Yeah, but you're saying you're native to land you're not native to from claiming Spaniard. Spaniards.
I don't claim that Spaniard.
You said that.
Because when I did my DNA test, right? When I did my DNA test.
That doesn't matter.
When I did my DNA test.
You're not native to Puerto Rico.
Say that one more time.
You're not native to Puerto Rico.
My motherland.
You're not native to Puerto Rico.
My motherland is South America.
Is the Caucasus Mountains.
I'm not white though.
Yes, you are.
How's I'm white? Do you see that wall behind me?
You're right.
You see that wall behind me?
You're Caucasian.
How I'm Caucasian?
Because white's not.
Can you actually have proof that I'm Caucasian? Prove it.
I'm looking at you.
Prove it. How?
I'm looking at you.
But what ways?
Say again.
What ways?
I'm looking at you. You're not native to.
What ways? So because
you're not native.
Because the Spaniards don't have my hair. The Europeans don't have this hair. It's all natural.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Seen a Spanish woman.
They cannot. First of all, Caucasians don't take showers like that.
And you said you're Italian, didn't you?
I never said I was Italian. I never said Italian. What did I ever say I was Italian? I said I'm a Taino. Taino.
Fake Guido. Grease monkey.
I'm a grease monkey, but you're an African asshole.
It doesn't matter.
Because
Why
Africans,
you take offense to that?
but you know
You're
so
not
funny.
white.
But the funny part about it,
Why
because
does it
you
take
so
offense to
upset,
that? You're not white.
you so upset, but you so upset.
I'm not upset. I'm
But
not
you so upset right now because Africans sold each other into slavery. You're upset because your ancestors sellouts who.
You're upset because you're not.
No, I'm not done yet, my guy. I'm not done because I'm gonna embarrass your ass on here, social media. Again, Africans, or you call African coons, who sold out black people into slavery, and Africans helped the Europeans to conquer the black Americans of this land called Turtle Island in America. That's a fact. But I'm not no damn Spaniard or European. That's number one.
Your emotions. Get out your emotions.
I'm not emotional, my guy. You're emotional because you come and call me a monkey. All this.
I said a grease monkey.
How I'm a grease monkey though, my guy?
Because you're a cracker.
How I'm a cracker?
Caucasus Mountains.
They get burned by the heat. I don't. I go outside in the heat.
It don't matter.
I got melanin though. I got African descendants. You know I got African descendants with me? Do you know I got African descendants? Do you know I got African descendants with me? Do you not know that?
It don't matter.
Butai tribe. Have you heard about the Butai tribe?
Have you heard of the Caucasus
I've
Mountains?
asked you a question. Do you heard about the Butai tribe?
Have you heard of the Caucasus Mountains?
But you say you're from the tribe of Judah. How the fuck you African but you the tribe of Judah? Judah didn't came from no fucking Africa.
Yes, I did.
No, they didn't. Prove it. Prove that Judah came from Africa.
They got scattered across the world.
Just show evidence that Judah.
It's in the Bible.
Where? When Africans are mixed with Christianity and Islam, there was no Judah there.
What are you talking about?
Again, there was no Judah in Africa.
It's not a country. Judah's not a country.
If you say from Judah, then
it's
what African tribe you from? You say you're from Africa. What African tribe you from?
I don't live in Africa. I live in America.
You just said that you're a descendant of African. That's what you said in the beginning of the video.
I didn't say, how can I be a descendant of African?
You say you're African. You say you're African American, right? Wrong.
I'm not African American.
Now you try to switch stories up.
I never said I was African American. I said I was born in North Africa. I said I'm sure.
Okay, if you were born in North Africa,
I'm not American.
If you were born in North Africa, that makes you African.
I said that. That's makes me not an African American.
Now you sit there. See how you try to switch your story up to make it sound good.
If
you're not gonna do that with me.
Listen, if you're born in Italy, are you born in America?
I was born in New Jersey.
Okay, so you're an American, right?
Yeah, American citizen. You know why? Because they forced my people from Puerto Rico into this land. That's a fact.
So
what happened? Let me ask you a question. What happened?
Excuse me. If I was born in North Africa, what does that make me?
You're African.
Okay, so why do you keep calling me an African American?
Because you're African. That's why I call you fucking African. I call you a fucking sellout.
No. You said African American. I'm not.
But you're a fucking sellout.
It doesn't matter.
Africans are sellouts. But Africans are sellouts. They don't like black Americans.
It doesn't matter.
They don't like black people in this land, though.
I didn't ask you what you like. I didn't ask you that.
You think you know about Puerto Rico? You don't know shit about Puerto Rico. When I asked you, you said Aztec Mayans. You just said Aztec Mayans touched Puerto Rico. They never did. That's a lie.
You're from New Jersey.
But you said on top of your head, you said
you're
that.
Not even Puerto Rican. You're a grease monkey.
How? Where's a Puerto Rican? Where's a Puerto Rican?
What is a Puerto Rican? It's someone that was born in Puerto Rico.
No, that's bullshit. Again, that's bullshit.
It's not.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What is a Puerto Rican again?
Once again, someone that was born in Puerto Rico or with Puerto Rican parents.
Who gave who? If you say that Puerto Rican is such thing, right? Who gave that title Puerto Rican?
Whenever Puerto Rico became.
I just told you who gave that name out to call us Puerto Ricans.
When Puerto Rico became a territory.
Who is that guy?
Let's look up the year Puerto Rico became a territory.
It's not about territory again. Who gave us that name, Puerto Rican?
Let's look up when Puerto Rico became a territory.
You see what I'm talking about, people? You see exactly what I'm talking about. This man, I'm questioning authority about this whole scenario, and he's not giving out the real word, but yeah, he want to blame the white man for everything. This guy trying to blame the white man for everything because he think I'm white.
You are though.
How? What evidence you have? I'm 3-1.
I'm going to answer your question, relax.
Cause you talking where you don't know, but you talking where you don't know, my guy. You talking, we don't know, my guy.
What do you know? Then?
It's embarrassing.
So, William McKinley.
First, you said that mine's a second touch.
I just answered your question.
What?
William McKinley.
Miguel?
William McKinley.
Who the fuck is that?
The 25th president of the United States.
Oh, you talking about the one that wasn't Puerto Rico for corruption? That Puerto Rico fight for Puerto Rico independence?
Excuse me, you asked the question, the idea of the term of Puerto Rican. Puerto Rico became a territory in 1868. The president, excuse me, I'm speaking. The president in 1868 was William McKinley.
Yo, this dude trying to talk over me. But yo, I just asked you a question. I said, who gave her that name, Puerto Rican?
William McKinley. I just answered the question for the 5th time.
Let me rephrase. Let me help you out a little bit.
You can't help me with nothing. I answered.
What conquistador came to Puerto Rico? What conquistador from Africa came to Puerto Rico and conquered the Taínos again?
Conquered the Taínos. They
What
got conquered. Puerto Rico never got conquered. They're still there.
By who?
They never got conquered. They're still there. And you're claiming you're that. So what do you mean? What are you talking about?
We got conquered.
No, you didn't.
So Puerto Rico never got conquered and been colonized.
Who conquered them?
The name called Juan Querido, a free African black man from Africa.
But you're not black though, so why?
Go look it up.
Why does that matter? You're not black.
Go look it up.
But they're black though. You're not.
Go
black.
look it up.
I don't have to look it up. You're not black.
My ancestors was brown people, copper people.
My ancestors are brown people.
No, your ancestors was straight black from Africa. Try that shit with somebody else.
You're related to King George.
Try that shit with somebody else. You say from North Africa, sellouts.
You're from the Caucasus Mountains.
So why is it that why isn't Africa we trade each other into slavery? Y'all sold each other in slavery, right? Y'all sold each other in slavery. Y'all know that, right? Okay. So how the fuck you tribe Judah, right? But yeah, you kill your own leader, Shaka Zulu.
Why the white cracker shoot Donald Trump? And then a white cracker shot Charlie.
Donald Trump got nothing to do with this. Charlie Trump, fuck him. I don't care about nothing. That got nothing to do with it.
You talk about a leader and shit. A white cracker shot your leader twice.
Huh?
Just what I said. A white cracker shot your leader twice.
So now we're gonna play that game of calling names out on white.
You're
what?
A grease monkey.
Okay, so
that. You're an Italian grease monkey.
I'm Italian.
Al Capone.
What evidence you have?
I'm talking, ain't I?
Where's the evidence that you said I'm Italian? Yo soy boricua. Yo soy un taíno. So again, how the fuck I'm Italian?
You talking to the Orishas or something?
Again, how is I'm Italian?
Because you're a grease monkey.
That's all you guys say? That's all for viewers. That's what you guys say.
You asked me a question.
But that's for the viewers. So you
sir, did you not ask me a question? I answered it.
You is a fucking prejudiced African sellout.
No, I'm racist. Sir.
Yeah, racist. I know you don't like Latinos, and I know you racist towards Latinos, and you racist. I know you're racist towards Latinos, and you racist towards Black Americans.
Sir, I'm Afro-Latino.
But no, you're not. You're fucking North. You from North Africa. You African. You're not Latino.
My dad's Panamanian.
You say you're from North Africa.
Because that's where I
make up your mind. Make up your mind.
Listen, where I come out, my mom's boom does not have nothing to do with
Make up your fucking mind. What are you?
Listen, you ask where I came out of my mom's.
What's your evidence?
To do what my dad is.
I'm gonna make it easy.
What's
your culture? What's your culture?
Where I'm born, does that mean what my dad is? Is that what my dad's born?
What's your culture?
Where I come out, my mom's boom, does that control what my dad is? He did that already. So how does that make me not what I am?
How you not? So hold on. If you say dad from Panama, then what's your mother?
I said my dad's Panamanian.
Wait, so what about your mother?
My mom's African.
So okay, so you mix with Panama sellouts. Panama sellouts again. They sellouts. They sellouts again. They sellouts. Panama sellouts. Wait, so if you Panama, why don't you practice your culture? What is your culture?
What do you mean I don't practice?
What's your culture? What's your culture?
Practice your culture. Or you're in a cave.
I practice my culture every day.
I know you're in a cave.
No, I practice my culture every day.
You're in a cave.
No. Every day I practice my culture.
You're in a cave.
I honor the Zemis, the Zemi gods. I honor the Zemis. Again,
You want me to
I
lie
pray
down?
to the Zimmies.
I don't know
I
what that
pray.
is, sir.
You don't know nothing about Zimmies. Anyway,
That's grease monkey talk.
since
That's
you,
grease monkey talk.
that's all you gotta say, my guy.
Because you're an
That's
Italian
all you gotta
grease
say.
monkey.
Calling somebody
You
grease
worked
monkey,
in the factories.
huh?
You had the hat in the 1900s. You work in the factories.
What hat?
That's where the
What hat you talking about? What hat? This long hair,
You
my
know-
guy. This
no,
is
I'm
natural
telling you
hair. What are you talking
No, I'm
about?
telling you where that term. Listen, we don't have to argue. I'm telling you where the term grease monkey comes from. During the Industrial Revolution, when
Yo,
the
you
kids were.
see this shit about this guy?
Can I explain it? So, in the Industrial Revolution, when they had the textile mills and everything started to go into factories, and the kids were in there and they were in the textile mills and they were working with stuff, and they come out the factories at the end of the day, they have oil all over them. And it was like some of your